This one is true. Don't wear your mom.
Welcome to Media Litter Sandwich. We started off just a little bit different this time. We played a little song from some friends of ours. I'm Toaden from Toaden.com, also YouTube.com/ToadenK. William from
AllAboutWilliam.com.
Marc Monster from
CrazyMark.com.
And joining us today from another YouTube channel, we have Mommy's Little Monsters? Mama's Little Monsters?
Mommy's Little Monsters.
Wow, we got a whole crew of people today.
Oh.
You're a bunch of monsters, you know that? We just saw your video. Wow.
Hey, before we get too deep in here, if you like this, if you're on our YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. You can always find us at MediaLitterSandwich.com. Okay, so Mommy's Little Monsters. Go ahead and introduce yourselves one by one here.
Trent first.
Go on, Trent. You with your hand on your nose?
Yeah. Trent. Say it. My name's Trent.
My name is Trent from Mommy's Little Monsters.
I'm Ashton.
I'm Jason.
I'm Christina.
Yeah.
Hey, so tell us about the Irma song. I mean, I know you guys are based in Florida. Where were you during Irma?
We were at home, very close to it. The eye hit about an hour away from us, so we got some pretty good wind.
We're in Lee County.
Nothing really happened though.
Yeah, our fence got pushed over.
And in the morning, they let us see outside, and it was just like raining down, cats and dogs everywhere in Florida.
Yep.
So when you guys are waiting for it to pass, that's when you guys like wrote the song?
It was before, we were like getting the house all ready because you have to put up hurricane shutters and bring everything in from outside. We did all that, and I was like, you know what? We need to make a song real quick about Irma.
Yep. And
And I had the riff already written, and then talked to the kids for a few minutes, and they were like, yeah, it has to say shoe because the Jack Sparrow meme.
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, it seems as though, that song helped because, your house is still there, the family's still there, you didn't lose any guitars or drums in the flood, so it worked.
Yeah, man, it must have.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So let me ask you, let's step over and think here a minute. And this has been kind of grating on me since I saw your video. I like your all style and everything. How does Old Skull figure into this?
Old Skull, that's awesome. I haven't heard of them in so long. They're a kid punk band.
really?
Jason, were you inspired by Old Skull? You have your kids go, oh yes, let's do something like that.
Definitely, man. I think it's amazing when kids can play heavy music or play music, period.
See,
But especially,
you're
Go ahead,
doing something that I wish I could have gotten my niece to do, but she was too she didn't want to do anything like that. Tell us more, okay?
well, the whole thing started with Ashton, really. When he said he wanted to be a YouTube star when he was 6. And I had gotten a MacBook at the same time, and he got a drum set for Christmas that year. So it all kind of just came together. And as soon as he got the drum set, he said, I know how to play drums, watch. And he played a drum beat that very first day.
Wow. Most people can't do that. Like were you just already watching tutorials or like, oh, I got this?
No, I was playing Guitar Hero Metallica, and that had drums, and the drums were pretty similar to actual drums.
Huh.
And Metallica is kind of simple, so.
So you got your
There you go.
training-
Metallica's kind of
Yeah,
simple.
wait a minute, you got your training on Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Wow. Who'd have thunk,
I
Yeah, I heard the song Guitar Hero making fun of Guitar Hero. I didn't think that.
Well, no, I'm talking the video game, right?
Yeah, the video game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
learned from the video game.
He had that drum set, and he just played it all the time.
That's so cool.
Yeah, who'd have thought Guitar Hero would train future drummers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jason,
Drums are-
you grew. You've been in many bands. Do you play drums as well?
A little bit, but not as my main instrument. I never had a drum set, but I know how to play drums.
He's pretty good at it.
Okay.
For not.
Okay, so when Ashton asked you to for him to learn how to play drums, like what did you do? Did you go find a teacher? You're like, I could teach a little bit, or
Yeah, well, at first I tried telling him stuff because I knew a little bit, but I'm not like a professional. So I tried teaching him stuff, and he didn't want to listen to me. He said, "You're a guitarist. You don't know anything about drums."
Yeah.
Christina's brother.
you're
plays
just
drums, so
guitarist.
it's like
Get back to your place, man.
Yeah, right. But yeah, Christina's brother knows how to play drums, so I would get him to talk to him at first. But then I realized he needed a drum teacher, somebody he could see on a regular basis.
How long did he go to drum lessons?
For like 5 years.
Yeah, he went to drum lessons for like 5 years.
Okay, and you're still taking lessons, or
No, I stopped.
okay?
You know
Teacher
all you
basically-
need to know now, man. Just go out and kill it.
Now, do you
pretty
play
much-
drums for like high school band or anything like that?
I'm in a middle school band and I'm doing percussion. And my band teacher wants me to play drums for a guitar class in 8th grade.
Nice.
No, we were watching that video there where you had, I guess it was a school talent contest.
Hey,
or
before we
something.
get into that, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
play the next video.
Oh, yeah.
What's this other video called? Next song.
We just refer to it as Trent's hardcore song.
Okay, let's go ahead and play Trent's hardcore song. For those listening, we're also playing music video. So the video show is always different, or at least feels different than the audio version. All right, let's go ahead and play it.
Wow.
I still can't understand the words, but it's so
No, but
So
you
much
don't have
energy.
to understand the words there, Toaden. That thing freaking rocked.
I mean, where all did you film that? I saw portions of it at the school, as Mark mentioned, during a talent show.
Yeah.
Did it
did
scare any hippies?
Oh, there's actually a video on our YouTube channel of the whole talent show, and you can see this old lady just holding her ears and trying to get as far away from us as she can. It's so funny.
I was watching. We did see that, and I was watching the one person with their ears like over their head. And I was like, I wonder how many people are like walking towards the door, or at least further away from the PA monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to do a song called Hippie Eraser.
That would be.
Hippie Eraser.
Okay, Christina, I'm not hearing anything out of you. What's your influence on this? And don't lie, because I've seen the way you dress. I've seen your style.
Well, I help write lyrics and I direct and film.
Wait, you actually, so you do more than just hold the camera. You actually tell them where to be and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
She's
Wow.
in charge of all that stuff.
So, okay, you know, what kind of camera do you prefer to use when you're recording them?
When we're filming a music video, I have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Cool.
But you have to plan.
So you
everything out.
invested a little bit into it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's some good quality happening there. And as far as, you know, your sound mix down after you're through with the music video, what do you use there?
To mix the music,
Yeah.
I use Logic Pro 10.
Cool. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing. And then they're getting lots of numbers. You know, we got to bring those numbers up.
Yeah, it's always blown my mind how you guys don't have monster numbers. You know, don't have more numbers. But, I mean, it's YouTube. What can you do? Definitely, you know, hey, if you're listening to this, you could go check out their YouTube channel. Go ahead and say your YouTube channel.
Mommy's LiL Monsterz.
You
have
can
to
check that out or find them on Facebook. Because for some reason, when I search the channel name on YouTube, it's hard for it to come up. But if you look for the channel name and like a song, it pops right up. So
If you don't put spaces too, it helps.
with the spaces or without?
No spaces.
Yeah, right. Mommy's LiL Monsterz with no spaces. It comes up more often.
Okay. Do you guys have a website as well?
We don't. We're slackers.
Oh, okay.
No, we've been talking about it.
We're not like strong.
Hey, I got a question for Trent over there, the little monster. Who influenced your vocal style?
Me? But who do you like? Who do you listen
Like,
to? What singers do you like?
Corpse Grinder.
Corpse Grinder, he's the lead singer of a band called Cannibal Corpse.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, yeah.
Devoured by devoured by vermin. Yeah.
Oh, man. now you're...
Devoured by vermin. Yeah.
All right, so Mommy and Daddy, are we ever going to take them to see Cannibal Corpse?
We want to.
Probably, yeah. I'm
We
sure.
met Corpse Grinder. We met the lead singer.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Where'd you meet him at?
Yeah. We met him after a show in Tampa. We saw a band called The Casualties and Brujeria. Brujeria is a Mexican death metal band, and Casualties are a New York Latino punk band.
Sweet.
Now, were you in the mosh pit?
We were in the front, but not in the pit. No.
You got on stage though.
Oh, we did go on stage though. Yeah.
Ooh, that makes you metal gods.
You guys can sing.
I got to sing. Yeah.
Ooh, that makes you metaler gods.
I know I've heard stories of people bringing up on stage saying you're more metal than most of the people in the audience.
What happened at Warped Tour once?
More than once?
What happened at Warped Tour once?
Okay. Yeah, well, it's also Warped Tour. It's not hard to be more metal than other people at Warped Tour nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Got a question. Jason and Christine, how did you two meet?
We met at a Black Dahlia Murder concert, actually. Out behind it, she was passing out flyers, and she actually was passing out flyers to her friend's show that we were playing already. And she hands me a flyer and asks me, "Will you come to this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming. I'm playing." And so that was it.
I would expect you to be coy. I'm like, I don't know. How bad do you want me to show up?
Right?
Is the hard sell.
So off he was in the band.
Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't even said nothing. I would just be like, I don't know. Should I?
Hey, William, you got any questions for him? You know? But, I mean, like, okay, so here you go. William is a photographer. Have you had any professional photographers, you know, you planned anything as far as photo sessions with them?
No, we haven't done that. That would be a good idea. Definitely need some photos.
But unfortunately, William's up here and you're down there, and
Right.
We'll have to fix that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are portrayed like a band. I mean, Jason, you know the gambit. You get get all the pictures and stuff out there, and if you promote the channel kind of like a band. I know you've talked about playing at maybe Playlist Live or something. I don't know how hard it is to play there. I know at one point it was decently easy. I have no idea how it is now. You guys go to the Playlist Lives more than I do now.
Yeah, we're trying to play that. They said we need more subscribers, basically.
Oh, that's YouTube. You know, also put your stuff up on Daily Motion, put it up on Vio, put it up on Vimeo, you know, spread it all around. Don't just stick with one platform, you know?
Yeah, we've been diversifying. We've been using Vimeo and Snacked. We're doing Snacked a lot.
Now watch,
Really
you're gonna put it on Vio. Some big Japanese mogul.
You don't want to put it on Vio. We'll stick with Snack. I don't like Vio.
No, Vio is like Asian based and what?
No, Vio's horrible. We've talked about this. We got kicked off of Vio just for
China and everything like that. You'll have 50 million views, and they'll be flying you over for sushi for like forever,
really,
you know. And then it'd be like Marty Friedman be going,
though?
"Hey, wait a minute, we saw you there," you know.
Right? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of VO because we got, or at least I got kicked off years ago for because I was on several things. Ashton, what we want? Trent, what's up?
Well, don't know what instrument I'm learning for school. I'm learning the recorder.
Oh, you gotta make a song with the recorder. I mean, is there a more annoying instrument than the recorder?
Oh, I love
That's
that
why they start
YouTube
you
channel you
with
turned me on to. It's like the something flute.
I mean, the recorder's like the instrument you hear when you're in the house from the neighbor, and then you're like, "Hey, can you do something about, you know, kind of limit their practice times?" Like, why do you think I sent them outside?
The recorder just it gets people used to their parents used to weird noises for when they have a real instrument that they can't play, but they can play their real instrument. So I don't know why he's got a recorder now.
No, I don't know. I was always sent out to the garage when I wanted to play guitar.
Has to learn it.
I'll get my recorder.
No, don't get it. It's not how annoying the recorder was.
Trent, are you learning any other instruments?
I want to learn guitar.
He wants to learn guitar.
Okay.
Just pick it up and do it.
Now, the visuals, you know, in the videos, they're very family friendly. How do you pick the visuals in there? Because some of them are like, wow, there's a scientist, there's some stuff on the. How do you pick the visuals?
I mean, for that video, most of it was just going along with the lyrics of the song and just kind of being weird and, you know,
It
random.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when, you know, because your channel's been around for a few years, and I love watching the progression of editing, and you could tell that the editing in it has gotten better. The green screening's gotten better. The visuals have gotten. I mean, they've always been, you know, very cool what you pick, but the editing overall has just gotten better and better.
Yeah, you know, I just noticed something on that music video you created where Trent's head is turning around, spinning around on there. And I go, oh, wait a minute. I've seen that. It's at the beginning of that Cannibal Corpse video. Devoured by Vermin.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, a question back to Jason here, real quick. Who inspired you to shred?
I mean, it started out with Metallica and Slayer.
Right
you know,
on.
and over the years, I listen to a lot of punk rock too. I got like a weird mix of death metal and punk rock is what I pretty much listen to.
Yeah.
Hey, that works.
Wow. So, you know, it's funny because I always thought, you know, whatever the parents listen to, the kids are going to naturally hate and rebel. Right. And you got lucky. We got Trent here holding, you know, showing off his Slayer shirt. Ashton, what do you have? Iron Maiden? No.
A band called DRI.
Oh, they just played in Detroit the other day. I was going to go watch them again. They are a fantastic show. I go into that show without knowing who they were, and it's like, okay, this is the longest song we have. Okay, here's the next longest song we have. It's just a fantastic show.
Yeah, we saw him live, and I got this shirt from the show.
It was like the coldest I've ever been. I was like,
yeah, it was so cold, and the thing is, it was in Tampa, so it's probably colder. We're in Detroit.
Yeah, I don't know. Lately, it's been feeling pretty warm up here.
Yeah, but you know they'll still be wearing hoodies if they're up here. We're all like, dude, it's so hot out. It's 74. I can't stand this heat.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cold.
That's like nice.
Yeah, we're freezing when it's 74.
Now, Ashton, now that you've gotten into the drums deeper, what other drummers have you been listening to?
Probably someone. When I started listening to Slipknot when I was like 9,
Yeah.
when I actually got into them, their drummer had a big influence on me, Joey Jordison.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And they're like half that band are all percussionists, aren't they?
There's 3 drummers, yeah.
Okay.
2 percussionists and an actual drummer. But their original drummer is probably like a big inspiration on me.
Okay. What about Mushroom Head?
What?
What
Oh,
about Mushroom Head? Very similar. I think they also have several percussionists.
They do, but they came out before Slipknot, so
That's funny.
Right on.
They're known to be the copycats.
yeah, but they came out first.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for posers too.
Oh, they just bought their own mix.
No, but they're not. But anyway, yeah. Nobody can call them posers. They're
Yeah.
harder metal players than.
I've seen them both in concert. They both put on great shows.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, now back to Trent. Okay, what vocalists have you been listening to? Have been inspiring you lately?
Just say the bands.
Black Dahlia Murder, Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, Worm Rot.
I think we're on Dying Fetus, yeah.
The name on Worm Rot is just weird. It just makes me think of a dead body of a worm rotting.
Ew.
We all have a question here, and we'll probably end up saying it at the same time. Who's on bass?
Who's on bass? That's right.
Who's on bass?
It's me too.
In the Trent's hardcore song, I saw 4 people. Who's the
My
other
dad's
person?
been there twice.
That was
He was that makeup. He was like,
My daddy's twice the man you'll ever be.
Literally.
Play bass and guitar.
Because I was like, it's like, who's the 4th person?
Oh yeah, you were like
me.
that. Yeah.
It's like, oh wait a minute, chroma key? No.
The more you know.
Does them
about
both at the same time.
Just the 2 of us.
Jason's hair and makeup.
yeah, my dad had devil lock.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed a lot of skeletons. I know Ashton, you're a big fan of Misfits. Is that part of why all the skeletons, or is that just like, hey, we're metal, we have to have skeletons everywhere?
I think I don't know.
It's
bet-
daddy love for Misfits.
I mean, definitely has something to do with it. But a lot
Yeah,
of
it's not like we don't, not like we don't like skeletons or anything like that.
also,
Yeah, really, but
experiment
hey-
something.
Now, I've seen the music videos you have on your website so far on the YouTube. What's in the near future here? What's next for Mommy's Little Monsters?
I think we're gonna make a song about how to tie your shoes.
Yeah.
Rapper song.
Hey.
So is it the bunny rabbit version or the it's bunny rabbit and then it's the other one. I forgot what the other one was.
What's the granny
I think it's
knot?
gonna be the main one, not the where you tie to both bows. I think it's gonna be the main one.
We may talk about different things. We might, if it depends on how long it takes. We haven't started writing the lyrics yet, so
Okay.
it depends on how much of the song we fill.
Why not?
We may talk about both of them.
Okay.
They're gonna have like different kind of weird knots that you won't even put in shoes. Just for,
like a tie.
yeah.
Like what's a half Windsor?
Man, I hate laces.
Yeah, you can always talk about. And neither one of you are in the Boy Scouts, right?
No.
Yeah, you can talk about. I didn't. Yeah, see, we're already coming up with lyrics. You don't need to be in the Boy Scouts to learn how to tie a knot.
Nice.
I like that.
I will get my shoes to teach all those little kids out there who are watching this podcast.
You bring out the shoes to show how to tie them.
Now, as far as you all being the band that you are, what new shows have you played? Have you tried submitting any demo tapes to Vans Warped Tour or anybody like that?
Well, I'm hoping that we don't have a whole set yet, like of songs we actually play. It's basically that last music video we did, the song with Trent singing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the launch of our new format with Ashton playing drums. In the past, it had been drum machines on the drums. So we're trying to like write a bunch of songs this year, hopefully, and get the live show going. And Warped Tour is definitely one of the places we're hoping to play.
Like, we have songs written, but we need to master them and have lyrics for them. Like 2 or 3 other songs.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I found as far as music goes, sometimes you just might want to take out an evening or a day or whatever and just start jamming and see what kind of lyrics, like Trent over there puts to whatever you jam, you know, and just record it and say, well, there we go. We got our 6 songs. We got our 7 songs. We're ready to go. Boom.
Yeah. Have you,
Right.
besides the talent show, have you tried to do another kind of concert?
We've done open mic night.
Yeah, we did an open mic night. We tried to do some more stuff, but most places were saying you had to be 21 to get in.
Where was
Posters.
where was the open mic night at?
Educators.
At a music store that has a coffee shop attached to it.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, at least it's a music store. That's
Yeah.
you know.
They're kind of becoming hard to find.
Yes. Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or else there's a bunch of hippies running them and they're like, ooh, you're too loud.
Okay, so
No, the guy that owns the coffee shop and the music store, he likes metal. So
Good.
Well,
That's
good.
awesome.
That is
Good.
awesome.
He's not a poser. Good.
okay, well, we're gonna have a new segment called "Questions from a Hat," but since we haven't, we just got the question. We haven't cut them up to put them in a hat yet. But we did look through our random questions and randomly picked one. So here's our question for you guys. What do you like on your pizza?
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Trent's got his hand raised. What is it?
Mostly pineapple.
Now, I think pineapple totally goes on pizza because I always order pineapple and ham on my pizza.
it's wrong
Hawaiian.
pizza.
Yeah, that's right. You could have me.
What?
What?
You're giving me that look, Jason. What, you don't like the pineapple on the pizza?
I can't do the pineapple, man.
No.
So what's your favorite thing?
My favorite is probably like meat and
Well, what kind of meat?
like I really like bacon and pepperoni.
Okay.
All right.
And also Supreme Man pizza. Supreme Man.
He wants meat on his meat lovers. So that's the
Yeah.
what's meat lovers? That's pepperoni, sausage. You can always get salami
Bacon.
on that
Yep.
too.
It usually has bacon too.
Bacon, yeah.
He's going for the meat because he's a werewolf.
Damn, yeah.
What about you, Jace?
I like buffalo chicken pizza.
Okay,
good.
yeah, it's a little bit different, yeah.
Christine.
My favorite is black and green olives.
Me too.
But you have to have pineapples on yours.
Yeah, pineapples.
No.
If you have pineapple,
Well, you say
gotta
you
have
like
jalapeno.
pineapples, Trent.
He's
Did-
Hawaiian.
There's nothing wrong with that. You like we got our ukulele out now.
He wants Hawaiian pizza.
That's what I like. I like Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza.
I like pineapples in my omelet too. And I got some really weird looks last time I was in California. They never heard of a Hawaiian omelet.
No.
Really?
Yeah, around here, like Hawaiian omelet. Okay. In California, like, what's a Hawaiian omelet? Who puts pineapples in there? They end up giving me the pineapples on the side.
Hawaiian
What's a
omelet.
pineapple omelet? I never had
It's
that.
pineapple and ham and eggs.
Actually sounds good.
Yeah. And also you could also get what else I usually get in there? Like feta on top of it too.
I don't know. I always thought a Hawaiian omelet was something that happens after a tiger shark attacks a surfer. Pineapple on his pizza.
Okay, so for you guys, if you could go ahead and create something like marketing wise, whether it be a website or a tour or t-shirts, what would you want right now? Like, what do you think is the next step that you guys need to do?
I mean, I definitely want to do a tour. I want to do T-shirts and lunch boxes
Yep.
to sell for merch.
Hey, look at there. Trent's got his hand raised. What do you want?
Well, I'm thinking of like having like a monster, like a drawing. One of my drawings, I draw myself of a monster on one of our shirts.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Dude, that's awesome. Like if you had like their own drawings on the shirt. and on the lunchbox. That's actually that's a really cool idea. Because, you know, there's a lot of DVDs and CDs that people like. Every CD or DVD they sell is a separate drawing. Like, they're all handwritten or they're all hand drawn. So it's like there's no two covers alike.
That's cool.
Put your art on a guitar pick.
Ooh, I like
Boom.
that too.
That might No Effects does that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Also,
And I
like,
believe you're actually holding up a Presidents of the United States guitar pick.
Because Peaches Come in
Really?
a Can. They're put there by a man.
I like that band.
Oh yeah, and they're also a great show.
They're still together?
Yeah, they still tour sometimes. They just take a very long time between albums. I think they're more of a studio band. Like they'll do a cover for like soundtracks and stuff like that now.
Yeah, but Punk, MDC, and Minor Threat, those are my roots. But back to you guys.
I love them. I wish I
Which
could
one?
see them live.
MDC, Minor Threat, which ones?
What do you mean MDC? What's
I
that?
don't know.
MDC was a punk
What's
band
MDC?
out of Texas. They had a radical
heard of them.
guitarist that was
They
crazy.
love Minor Threat.
I love Minor Threat. I never heard
Oh,
of
yeah.
MDC.
He's wearing an RDI shirt. You know he loves Minor Threat.
Right on, right on.
Okay, so wrapping up, so what started this? You guys just like, hey, this is just what we're gonna do as a family. You want to do this? We want to do this. This is fun.
Yeah, Ashton asked, and I just said I'll do my best to try to do what you want. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try. And it just kept growing and growing and growing. And as the kids got more and more into music, it was just like, obviously, this is what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
There is no try, there is only do. And you've done.
Yeah, your videos are great. I love, there's so many of your videos that just show how awesome everything is. Like, I love the Aquabats one where you just randomly take them out of school and bring them to see the Aquabats.
That was our first show.
And that's a part of this. It's all just having fun and doing something. And this is really cool. It's that creative outlet. I really wish I had something like that as a kid. Of course, I rebelled against my parents, so I liked completely different music than they did. But yes.
Well, I'll tell you about that day. So I was in kindergarten, and I was playing on the computer, playing, the new Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood show.
There's a new Miss. Oh yeah, there's a new Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood show. He's playing the game for it.
Oh, okay.
It's like Ms. Marquez was like, "Hey, Trent, you're going home." It's like, oh, "Okay." I packed up and I went to the office. Then car sound effects have been cued, and then we're home, and we're in the car like, where are we going? We're going to see the Aquabats. Oh my God!
We started freaking out.
It's like, what were you thinking? You're like, oh, what? Am I going to the dentist or something? Oh.
That was just because our dad and both our parents were also going to hang out. That's what they told us. And then we found out we're going to the Aquabats.
That's awesome.
It's a win-win.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead. Tell us where we can find you guys again.
Find us on Facebook, YouTube, Snacked, VidMe, and what else? Instagram, Twitter.
And it's all under the same thing.
Well, Twitter is different because it's too long. So it's just
It's Mommy's Monsters.
gotta make
Okay.
sure you spell it
But
with
if you
C
go,
at the
but
end.
if you go on all the other ones, you can find at.
Mommy's Little Monsters.
Okay.
You have to spell it MOMMYSLILMONSTERZ.
Okay.
So no.
Have you ever regretted using that name?
It's hard to find. It's been actually annoying.
I kind of regret it in a way.
And then once they're not little anymore, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to rebrand or
It's gonna be
something.
switched to MLM.
Yeah.
Mommy's
Everybody at my
Monsters is
school
kind of
makes
cool.
fun of me. For
Really?
the name. Yeah. They think it's funny. They think it's ridiculous. They just make fun of me. He's like, Mommy's Little Monsters? Wow.
Oh, you got to keep it. I would just keep it.
You can't change it once or we would lose our fans. They wouldn't know who we were.
MBM. Mommy's Big Monsters.
I love it. I love it. And with us, we have our own monster. We have Marc Monster.
From crazymark.com.
You know, and he has, you guys might appreciate his website and stuff. He does a bunch of other things, including his own TV show.
Right now I'm dealing with Halloween because it's my favorite holiday of the year. I mean, whose is it, you know? I'm over helping out at a haunted house called the Realm of Haunted Minds at HuronTurkeyFarm.com. And I get to go there with this creepy thing. And it's so funny to watch all these people walk into the room and then they just like pee their pants and poop their pants trying to get away from you, you know? It's hilarious.
Oh, I miss working at haunted houses. Those are fun. But it's not about me. It's all about William.
At allaboutwilliam.com.
And I'm Scotty Miley, better known as Toaden from Toaden.com, YouTube.com/ToadenK. In November, we'll be in Adrian.
Yes.
And
Adrian
in
College at Siena Heights University.
And in December, we're going to be in Taylor for TaylorCon, December 16th.
Yes.
And more information on that can be both Toaden.com and MediaLitterSandwich.com. I know we're going to be around other places next year as well, so always keep an eye on that for updates. Yeah, we mentioned Halloween a few times. Yes, we are a few episodes ahead. We record ahead of time. That way, during Christmas, we'll take a vacation and we'll still have videos coming out. And I know people are slowly realizing this when we release episode 60 before episodes 58 and 59. I know a couple people caught that. That was because we wanted to help out our friends over at Rideshare.
Yeah.
But hey, Mommy's LiL Monsters, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being with us. And for questions in the hand stuff, we invite everybody to go ahead and email us at
podcast at MediaLitterSandwich.com.
Yep, we'll take questions. And you can always find us on that website as well as Podbean and iTunes and the Google Store and all those great places. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our discussion. Follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And may the algorithms be in your favor.
Yeah, right.